Hello everyone and welcome to the second week of the EGFC Season 1. This of course will be the second week of our 8-week pre-elimination season where the schools are duking it out to earn their seeding as they move into the playoffs. I of course am Kevin Navik-Dignan and today I'm joined by the wonderful FBI Tugboat.
Yes sir, yes sir. Today we are starting off Manhattan College taking on Canisius, followed up by barn burner between Marist College taking on the University of Delaware. Finally, we're going to see Quinnipiac versus RIT. That is the Rochester Institute of Technology. Now, let's hop on in the game here, Navik.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this. It is, of course, Canisius playing against Manhattan, right? And I feel like this is one of those games where it might start off a bit slow, but once we get into it, I'm definitely excited to see what these teams are going to bring to the table. But ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick it off. Go on, Tug.
Yes, sir. Canisius College, again, a team we've seen many a time over here in the orange. That is Manhattan College here in the blue. Which are looking to get it going already. That is made up of Neek Mills, Proud, Whopper, and Moose. Again, that is Manhattan College.
And coming out here. Oh my god, Lord Bapper with a good touch. Tries to intercept it. Moose on top of the ball here. Has the momentum. Gets a good pass to Neek. Neek trying. Can I get it past? Oh, this could be an opportunity for them. They whiff on the ball touch, though. That could have been goal number 1 for Manhattan already, Tug. Yeah,
Canisius College is not going to give up those very frequently. This is a team that we've said many times seen here in the EGF. Now, the mutual demolition, the little mutually assured destruction, Navik.
Yeah, and once again, Good pressure coming out from Canisius. We actually Glixie playing it patiently. Lord Bappo trying to stop that pinch, but it does get past him here. Glixie's going to be on that defensive rotation, getting the bounce, recentering it. Goes over to Lord Bappo. Lord Bappo passes it to I'm Stuff. I'm Stuff getting it into that far left corner now, looking for the rebound. Contested by Moose. Moose wins the challenge. Back into that center field. Here's an opportunity for Neat. Gets chanced by Glixie. It's going to fly forwards. He gets the double tap. Moose is going to be on top of it.
I liked what Glixie was doing there, literally being all over this ball left and right. As soon as it got a little bit farther away from this Manhattan College team, he was all over it. But, you know, defenders there, higher level Rocket League, not going to get a goal in that easy. Now, Canisius College continuing on with the pressure here, Navik.
Yeah, Canisius here actually getting a good clear. Goes back onto Lord Bappo into the corner. Neek is going to be on top of it, though. Now, good. Okay, Proud Warp on Neek, the triple commit. This could be a risky decision coming out from Manhattan, but they don't get the deflect. Glixie missing it. Isn't going to pick up the boost either, so they're not going to be denying that from Manhattan. Flying down here, he doesn't have the option to try and change his momentum.
Yeah, no boost, no momentum change. We've said it before, we say it again, right? It's the only real resource here in Rocket League. Now, Glixie was in a fantastic position for that. Honestly, I feel like just something maybe a little bit later on in this season. Nicely done. I'm Stuffed, just shanking this one in here. Defender barely even had time to respond.
Yeah, that's going to be goal number 1 coming for Canisius. And we are about hitting the halftime mark, right? And already, we are seeing a lot of back and forth between these two teams.
Yeah, interesting stuff. That was well, we talk all the time about the difference of inches in Rocket League. That defender had another quarter inch. Right now, we still see a tied up 0-0 scoreline.
Oh, now 0-1 at the moment. All right, goes into the corner. I'm curious to see what Manhattan decides to do to break through Canisius' defense. This is a good opportunity. Lord Bappo is rotating there on the ball. Neek plays it slowly, gets bounced away there. Good tap, bounces back towards Neek, but Neek wasn't ready for it. It's going to go over him. Proud Whopper is going to be sitting there, prepared in that goalkeeper position there. The rotation's a bump coming out from Lord Bappo onto, I believe, I'm actually not sure the camera. I believe that was Moose. Now over to Lord Bappo, not going to have the momentum. Recentering it. This is anybody's ball. Nice little bit of tech coming out from Lord Bappo as well there.
Really, really confusing, honestly, Navik. These are two teams, decently high-level Rocket League, and we've seen this ball just kind of take almost like a neutral pop up and down, just kind of leisurely stroll in the middle. That is really not something we see very often, and generally when one team does that, it's going to be the other team who just consistently is going to take advantage of it. As it is, we're only looking at a 1-0 scoreline. Nobody really running away with this game quite yet.
Yeah, no, at the moment, looking for a touch. Bappo whiffs it. Neek's going to be able to steal it. Goes back up into the air, looking for the drop shot. Moops is going to be on top of it. Doesn't have enough boost to continue the angle he was at. But he is going to be able to catch back up to the ball with a couple flips there. Proud Whopper getting a good clear.
So that's really the second time we've seen that in this game already, right? A player opt not to pick up boost at the last second, and then immediately afterwards find himself in a situation where probably 20, maybe 30 extra boosts would have been the difference between no goal and goal, right?
Yeah, it's definitely... I wouldn't say the difference between
just
no
a
goal and
warm-up.
goal.
It's just a warm-up.
Yeah. But it, of course, is the first game. People are warming up. I'm unsure if these teams have been warming up before, so... And again, going in cold in Rocket League is one of those games where I don't know if it's the best idea. Some players play much better.
I'm always gonna be better after at least a game or two of warm up, just to get the old fingers warm, right?
Yeah, and kind of get used to it again. Like, muscle memory counts for a lot, but you kind of need to refamiliarize yourself with muscle memory. Glixie with a good intercept there is going to bounce it into the corner into a positive position. Neek with a good intercept is going to slow that down. I'm Stuff. Good hit. Oh, Moose is going to be on top of it. Manages to get it past one. They only need to get it past Lord Bappo here. 30 seconds left on the clock. And we could see it tied up. But Lord Bappo isn't going to let that one happen. 50-50 there. Proud Whopper gets a good touch. Neek versus Glixie. Glixie gets it back into the corner. It's going to rebound. Lord Bappo goes for a touch. Glixie's going to try and rotate round. I'm Stuff is flying towards the ball. They're going to take a shot. Moose clears it. 10 seconds left on the clock. We might be seeing a massive play come out here from Manhattan. All they need to do is find a touch. There's the touch from Neek, but it's going to touch the ground. Oh no, Lord Bappo touches it and it's going to go in!
Nicely done. So Lord Bappo kind of putting a cherry on top of the sundae that was this scoreless for the losers game so far, but that nicely done. Last little second, getting this one all the way in, pushing this 2-0, so that scoreline going to be just a little bit more so for the way of Canisius College. Something I wanna. So Manhattan College is not a team I believe that you and I have casted before. Okay.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems like throughout this entire game, Canisius was able to like obtain this position where they just consistently, like, do you play Magic?
I do
the
play
Gathering?
Magic. I do play lots of
Okay,
Magic
so
the
like
Gathering.
this will be for like some of my Magic the Gathering players. Like it's like they constantly have a remand every single play, every single thing that Manhattan threw them. Canisius was just like, nope, we'll just kind of take this like perfectly, not even in like some ridiculously aggressive or like advantageous way, but just like perfectly counter it for a few seconds and then push us all the way into his 1-0 lead until the very end, right? It was just like a remand every single turn for like 8 turns just to end the game out with like one more card in your deck to continue the Magic the Gathering like analogy here. It's just really interesting how Manhattan was able to be sought out like that. Canisius obviously have played this team before, right?
Yeah, I believe
Like,
so.
there's no way that players at this level are not going to have been playing each other, at least a little bit. We do not